If you execute this from March 1st to December 31st, your life and trading will look different. Not because of a new strategy, not because of luck, but because of pure structure. Most traders think restarting means new indicators, new capital, new motivation. That is completely wrong. Restarting means fixing new standards. So, I am giving you a 10-month blueprint, March 1st to December 31st. If you follow this properly, 2026 becomes your foundation year, not your gambling year. Let's start with something uncomfortable. If your family is financially unstable, you should not be aggressive with the markets. Pressure destroys clarity, and clarity in trading is everything. So, this blueprint starts with stability, not profits. March, stabilize your base. March is not about making money, March is about removing the pressure. First task, calculate 6 months of your living expenses, not approximate, exact, exact. Rent, food, utilities, school, your EMIs, your medical expenses, everything. Write down the number. Now, ask yourself, how much of that do I currently have saved? If the answer is low, March becomes your savings month. Cut unnecessary spendings. Pause unnecessary trades. Reduce your risk. Your goal is simple, mental stability. When you trade without pressure, your decision making improves instantly. March is not sexy, but it is powerful. April, clean financial leaks. April is about removing your hidden stress. High interest debt must go. Credit card balances, your personal loans, anything above reasonable cost. You cannot trade aggressively while paying 18% interest, and that is financial bleeding. Organize your insurance, your health. If something happens to you, your family should not collapse. That is maturity, not posting PNL screenshots. Next, April builds protection. Protection builds confidence. May, discipline month. Now, we talk trading, but controlled. 1% risk per trade. Maximum 2 trades per day. No revenge trading. Set a daily max loss. If you hit it, you stop. Even if you feel like you can recover, most traders will fail here because discipline feels boring. But boring is what builds your capital. If you cannot control 1%, you will never control scale. May proves whether you are serious. June, data over ego. Now we remove your emotions. Every trade must be journaled. Your entry reason, your exit reason, your risk, and what was the outcome. Emotion during trade. At the end of every week, review. What patterns do you see? Are you impulsive after losses? Are you overconfident after wins? June is self-awareness month. Without data, improvement is guesswork. With data, you can measure. July, macro awareness. Now you expand your intelligence. Markets don't move randomly. They move on liquidity, on inflation expectations, on real yields, on dollar strength. Understand how gold reacts to fear. Understand how crypto reacts to liquidity. Understand how currencies shift during uncertainty. You don't need to predict, but you must understand the context. July turns you from retail trader to a macro aware trader. August, consistency phase. Same risk, same rules, no strategy hopping, no indicator chasing, or no new system every week. Consistency builds identity. Identity builds confidence. Confidence builds calm execution. August is about proving you can repeat good behavior, not chase excitement. September, earn the right to scale. Now we talk about scaling, but only if earned. 3 months of consistent performance, controlled drawdowns, no emotional breakdowns. Then you increase your size slightly, not double, not reckless, slight. Scaling should be earned, not assumed. Most traders scale too early and try to destroy everything. You don't do that. You scale with control. October, protect your capital. October is dangerous because confidence grows, and overconfidence will destroy accounts. Withdraw partial profits, rebuild your buffer, reduce risk slightly. Capital protection is more important than aggressive growth. You are building longevity, not hype returns. November, strategic expansion. Now you think bigger. Add structured crypto allocation. Understand global exposure. Invest global, not local, but discipline, not emotional. Diversify intelligently, not randomly. November is about expanding your system without breaking it. December, audit everything. Now, honestly, review the entire year, your total returns, your max drawdown, your risk control, your emotional discipline, financial stability. Did you follow the structure or did you break the rules? If you followed structure, you have already won. Even if profits were modest, because you have a foundation and foundation compounds. Now, let me tell you something very important. This entire blueprint, what I gave you right now, is boring. It is not dramatic. There's no 10x in 30 days. It is slow, disciplined, and structured. But if you execute this from March 1st to December 31st, you will not enter 2027 confused. You will enter 2027 controlled, stable, confident, and clear. Restarting is not about energy, it is about standards. Higher standards create better habits. Better habits create better outcomes. Secure your base first. Control your risk second. Scale last. Family first. Discipline second. Profit third. That's how you restart properly. And if you want structured guidance while executing this plan, join us. Because traders don't chase excitement, they build systems.